Sir, we're doing a test run. You better fucking grab your mic.
Is that what you wanted?
My lord. You make me want to go. Ow! Ow! I got power like Tyson and I got feet like Ali. So I edge like a butterfly and I come like a bee. Welcome back to the Typical 2 podcast.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
We're on episode 25 now? Jesus.
Hey, man, I thought of something funnier than 24. Go fuck yourself.
We're so dumb. We're actually so stupid.
No, we are on episode 25.
We are on episode 25.
Half a year in the making. We
Pretty
are
much,
halfway through a year since we have started.
Goddamn.
So thank you all that have stuck with it. Keep on coming back. We really appreciate it. You know?
We haven't stopped and we won't stop now.
Never stop. Edge and streak forever, Bobby.
Edging streak will go on forever. Yes, sir. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And to any new listeners, please subscribe. Share this with everyone, especially your grandmother.
Yes.
We also have 2 YouTube channels of our own that are personal.
Yes.
I'm Pinhead Josh or at Pinhead Josh 22.
It'll be in the bottom in the description, so
Yes.
check it out. Check it out. I have my channel, Looney is Busy. You can look that up. The Looney has the O's is replaced by 0, so
He's an Xbox
that might be
kid.
better. That might be better. But anyways, welcome back to any previous listeners, and welcome to any new listeners.
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off with the first topic, or do you
Fuck
want me?
no.
Do you want me to start off?
I mean, I can start. That's fine. I'll start. That's all right.
What kind of topics you got?
So I got a few movie topics. I got a couple game topics.
Okay.
But I'll follow it with last week. I'll get this out of the way. So last week, the whole Shohei Ohtani scandal came out.
Yep.
Along with his interpreter. And there was a little bit of updates as the week went on. But it was pretty much dead stopped at this. So I'm just going to get this out of the way real quick.
I mean, I kind of saw it coming the way like he approached it. I kind of saw like he's gonna like deny because obviously.
Yeah, of course. They need a fall guy, and he's the best player in the league, and obviously the league is going to protect him as best they can.
100%. He's the face of the league.
Exactly. But as the problem is, if the FBI does more digging and they find his name in the barrel, well, then they're going to have a serious fucking problem.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the FBI would be like digging into that though. It depends on how big he was doing this shit for.
Well, $4.5 million is a pretty big fucking amount of money, especially with an illegal bookie too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not cash money, man.
Yep.
But anyway, so Ohtani had a press conference. He said whatever. He said he's never been on baseball or any other sport. Never had anyone place any bets on his behalf either. Bullshit. Up until a couple days ago, I had no idea this was happening. He said, Ipe, his interpreter, has been stealing money from my account and has told lies, he said. He also said that he never told him that reporters had reached out about the bank transfers. He told Ohtani's reps that Ohtani had paid his debts. Ohtani said, all of this has been a complete lie. Ohtani also said he didn't know anything about his gambling until the team meeting. He had some semblance of what his interpreter had said in the meeting, and that something was amiss. I never agreed to pay off the debt or make payments to the bookmaker, Ohtani said. His interpreter told Ohtani that he was the one sending payments from Ohtani's account. So the interpreter had, for whatever reason, access to Ohtani's bank account.
That's
was
what I'm
sending
saying.
himself money.
That's
How
what I'm saying.
strange is that?
He's just his translator.
Yeah. So,
Like, how close can you be to have, bro? We don't even have like fucking control of each other's bank. Like, what?
why
That
the
makes
fuck
no
would
sense.
you let anyone besides yourself control your bank account? Even married
Especially
couples
when-
don't
yes.
do that. Like,
Especially when you're a fucking big ass athlete like that.
like, come on now.
That's
Make
such a
it more
fucking-
believable. But Ohtani pretty much just followed it up with, I am just beyond shocked. He said he will be completely assisting all the investigations. He spoke for 12 minutes in a room that included several high-ranking Dodgers officials as well as the managers and other players, alleging that he lied to him and the Dodgers lawyers about the extent of the payments. Ohtani reportedly said he did not bet. Bullshit.
I call bullshit.
I call complete bullshit.
I call bullshit as well.
There is absolutely no way you can convince anyone that, hey man, my translator had access to my bank accounts. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing with those.
That makes no sense. $4 to $5 million just missing from your account. Are you stupid?
And keep in mind as well, okay, a lot of married couples don't even have access to each other's personal accounts.
That's what I'm saying.
They have a joint one, sure, but personal ones, that's still their own. Ohtani also has a wife, okay? His wife would probably be more responsible with it. Hell, even his agency can. But your fucking translator?
I'm saying his wife didn't even notice either if they had
dude, come on. Nothing adds up. None of this adds up in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, beyond.
Smells fishier than a fucking strip club in Atlanta.
Dude, I agree. Brothel, strip club, it don't matter. They're all fucking fish sticks and ham, Sam I am.
And honestly, it's just MLB doing like the investigation is just bullshit in the first place.
That's the thing. It's like the MLB's like, well, we need a fall guy.
That fucking investigated the Astros. Are you kidding me?
That's the thing. You're gonna protect your star player. You're gonna protect an entire franchise if they cheated like 5-7 years ago, whatever the hell it was. Obviously, you're gonna protect the best player in the league. So obviously, naturally, hey, we need a fall guy. We're not gonna let Ohtani take the fall for this.
Obviously, the translator is gonna be the fucking fall guy.
Yeah, of course. And then the problem is now, because obviously the FBI is investigating the bookmaker because he is not legal, and then they're also investigating the translator himself.
See, that guy got fucked too.
Yeah, so he's taken a massive fall for this, and I believe it's all fake. Ohtani had a massive part to play in this. Of course he fucking does. There's no way he doesn't.
There's just no way.
They just needed someone to protect his reputation. Like, it happens. And there was a thing that came out. So Pete Rose is a former baseball player.
Same thing with Pete Rose. But Pete Rose was betting on himself, though.
So here's the thing with that, right? So he was gambling as well, and he was gambling on baseball, but he was betting for his team to constantly win.
Which, like he said, was giving him motivation
to always play better. He was never selling it out. But anyway, the point is, he actually came out and said, well, I wish back in the day I had a translator to take the fall for me. There's no way anyone believes this. And
there's just no way.
There's no way. Listen, I have nothing against Ohtani. I mean, you know what? He's a decent dude, and he's a phenomenal player. But like, nothing adds up. It doesn't. There's no lines connect. It's all fish. It's all fish and no fucking chips, dude.
I don't know, man. This is it. Like I said, it sounds fishy, and he has 100% has something to do with that shit.
Oh, of course. Yeah, If the actual FBI doesn't really crack down on it, then he's getting away with it. No fucking problem.
I don't think they will, though. But we'll see.
I don't know.
We'll only see in the future.
We will see.
But anyways, I guess we'll see what happens with that in the future. We'll see if the MLB even continues with the investigation. Like, we haven't really done anything.
I don't think they care at this point.
They haven't done anything.
They said they were gonna investigate it just to get people off their backs.
I don't know, man. All these sport leagues are just starting to become like, you know,
they always
obvious when it comes to rigging shit.
They protect the
shit.
Star player. They rig the way they want certain teams to win. It's every league. It's every team. It's every player. It's all over the place.
Bro, it's just nowadays. It's just impossible to fucking like hide like anything nowadays with the internet and shit.
There's you
so many fucking internet sleuths that just that's what like makes them fucking horny. Just trying to fucking figure out little clues to like, oh, did this actually happen, or you know, shit like that.
It's okay. In 10, 12 years time, there's gonna be a 30 for 30 documentary on the whole scandal.
Oh yeah,
I believe so. We'll see by then.
We'll see by then. But after his career and shit.
Hey man, the truth always comes out, brother.
We will see. But anyways, I guess I can talk about my next topic now.
Yep.
I don't even know what to start off with. I have a lot of fucked up ones. I guess I'll start off pretty light. I have a video game topic. This might be one of your topics. But last week you talked about the Marvel's 1943 Hydra game.
Yes.
But this time, Marvel is releasing a new game called Marvel. What is it? Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
And it's literally a game like Overwatch.
I've heard about this, but I have seen absolutely nothing on it.
So like I've seen multiple gameplay. It looks literally like Overwatch. Like even the map looks like Overwatch, and it's a 6v6 like thing. You drop in, like you have a lobby or whatever. Literally like Overwatch.
Okay.
So far they have 18 heroes confirmed, which includes like Hulk, Punisher, Storm, Loki, Doctor Strange, Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Raccoon, Black Panther, Groot, some guy named Magic, Luna Snow, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Magneto, Scarlet Witch, Penny Parker, Star-Lord, and Namor, which is like
Neymar?
not not Neymar, Namor, kind of like Submariner or like the Aquaman of Marvel.
Like a great value Aquaman.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's when you see the gameplay. Let me see if I can actually find gameplay of this, because I've seen so many YouTube videos of it.
The one thing I heard people say is it's literally Overwatch, but it looks like dog shit. But it also has potential to be fun because of their powers.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing I saw on it.
It has potential because of the characters. A
Right.
lot of people would like to be able to use the characters, but I don't know, man. Like it's kind of derivative, obvious. It's kind of derivative, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. This is what it looks like.
Strange is here.
Like you got like Hulk and shit, and it literally looks like Overwatch.
That's literally just Overwatch.
It's literally just Overwatch, right?
Literally just Overwatch, dude.
I hope Friday got that on video. I'm opening.
Like, oh, that's pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie. The teleportation with
It
Doctor
looks
Strange.
decent enough.
It looks decent enough to play. Like the characters, but it's literally just Overwatch.
I like the arcadey style to it. I do appreciate the way the graphics look. It's fun.
I'm not gonna lie. If they do this proper, this could kill Overwatch.
It looks like Valorant and Overwatch, like both of them combined.
I don't know about Valorant. Valorant's a little bit more of a personal shooter.
I'm saying in the terms of like the hit marker, the
and
kill,
like the style,
the kill feed,
yeah.
and the style
like
of
arcadey, yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's literally Overwatch though, right?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, that's basically what the gameplay looks like right now.
Very interesting.
And it does look interesting. Marvel is releasing a lot of like games nowadays.
Absolutely.
I still want to see some actual gameplay footage of 1943 Rise of Hitler. I mean Hydra. But the graphics from what we've seen last week was phenomenal in that. So we will see.
Yeah.
And this one is not really dependent on graphics. It's more like gameplay and just how they do it with the abilities. How the abilities are gonna work when it comes to the characters and how they're gonna work together. Like we saw in that video, like Doctor Strange says, like the teleportation thing. It's kind of the same thing with like Symmetra.
Yeah.
And is it Symmetra? I think it is Symmetra, the one that has a teleporter in Overwatch. It's kind of like that, right? So similar idea, different characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
We will see. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about that because a lot of people have mixed feelings about that. Like you're saying, like some fucking Overwatch ripoff kind of thing. But it's also Marvel with characters, so kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
We
how
don't
to.
really play Overwatch anymore. We used to.
When the game was like popularized
At
at
its peak.
first,
Yep.
at its peak, when the first game was a thing, that's the thing, man. It goes back to the thing before where gaming wasn't sweaty; it was just fun. You could hop on an online game with your friends and just have a good time. There wasn't
Literally.
any sweats. There was no tryhards.
You would
Honestly,
hop on
that's-
his wrecking ball and literally just spin around.
Yeah, I never took the game seriously. I would play as Wrecking Ball. I would attach to anything that had enough space to spin in consistently, and I would just do that over and over and over, and I had the most fun online playing a game ever. And they took that away from me because if I did that once now, I'd be dead in 0.2 seconds.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know. They nerfed that as well. So, but anyways, I guess we can move on to your next topic.
Sure. I don't want to.
Why? That's your next topic.
No, I'm kidding. You know what? Okay, we'll go with this. It's quick. So Resident Evil 1
Mm-hmm.
remake, that was announced. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
And they also announced Resident Evil 9,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. So no one really knew what was coming out first, or something like that along
Yeah.
those lines. I know you're a Resident Evil guy.
I
You
am.
like Resident Evil. You grew up playing it. But this happened very recently. The Resident Evil 1 remastered banner, like an advertising banner, it got leaked and quickly taken down. But people screenshotted it before it was too late. So,
It's just a banner.
yeah, like an announcement banner.
Yeah.
So on the banner, it shows Resident Evil 1, PS5, Xbox Series X, and Steam, January 17th, 2025.
Okay.
So they basically leaked the banner. Like, I'll show you that.
Oh shit! For the remaster, this is just a remastered like
Yeah,
release
so
date then.
So they basically accidentally leaked the banner and release date as well.
Oh.
So they basically, like, if this was an advertising banner, they accidentally leaked the banner.
I think I don't know. That might be a promotion. Like I don't know if that's accidental, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but
It might
that's
have
the
been.
thing. It was, it went out on the internet, I guess, and it was quickly deleted, like very quickly. But people jumped on it, I guess.
Obviously, it's a picture. It's gonna get screenshotted.
Yeah, of course. So everyone's saying now that obviously Resident Evil 1 is probably gonna the remaster is gonna come out probably before the new Resident Evil, which is 9. So I don't know. I never played Resident Evil. I know you have, but what's your opinions on this?
I don't know,
Especially with the
man.
remastering and a new game. Like, what would you rather have first?
There's
and
been
what
a
do you
lot
think?
of like fucking like news and debate and shit about the Resident Evil like franchise. Even with the Resident Evil 7, there was the whole fucking thing about racism about Resident Evil 7 not being able to be remade because of that. So, if you didn't know, Resident Evil 7, was about this one guy, this white dude named Chris Longfield, I think his name is, and he basically just drops in Africa, and just starts killing like the zombies and shit, like the villagers. But it just looks bad on the trailer because it's just African villagers, going after him with like machetes and shit like that, and it's just this white dude just fucking basically cleansing the village. But if they're just it's a zombie story. And,
Yeah.
And like at that time, Japan was in a place where it was kind of not too familiar with the customs in
Right.
the West, and they didn't know that like some people would find now offensive, right?
Right.
And people are saying that it can't be remade, which I think is fucking stupid. Like if you want representation, there's like representation everywhere. I mean, it's a zombie game. There's gonna be zombies literally every fucking.
Yeah, that is the thing, right? It's let's not even account for the fact that the game was made before the whole cancel culture debate. If you get dropped into a village in a zombie apocalypse in, I don't know, let's say northern Russia, a remote small town,
Yep.
there's going to be Russian zombies.
It's all just gonna be Russians.
There's going to be Russian zombies. If you drop into an Indian town in a zombie apocalypse, it's going to be Indian zombies.
Yep.
And now, if in this game they're dropped into a African, I guess it's a random African country. I don't know.
I don't know actually what country it was. I forgot what it was.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
it was just
anyway,
somewhere in
it's
Africa.
within the continent of Africa. They get dropped into an African village, and obviously it's a zombie apocalypse again. So, like the other two examples I used before, they're all zombies, and you have to survive. So you have to kill the zombies.
That's
now,
what I'm saying.
is the game itself stereotypical in any way, or is it just the fact that you're killing zombies with darker skin?
I think it's because of just like it doesn't look good of like just a random white dude just dropping in Africa and just killing
Okay.
like the black villagers. That's what people were really mad about.
See, like,
But Resident Evil 1 has been in controversy for so many things already.
yeah.
I mean, like with the release date of Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 1 is one of the greatest Resident Evils, first of all. Alongside with like Resident Evil 2 and 4. Resident Evil 3 was alright. Resident Evil 2 was really great as well. Resident Evil 4 was one of the best ones for me. But Resident Evil franchise is not like horror game either. Like it's supposed to be kind of like
an action
over the top. It's over the top like action thriller.
All right.
It's way over the top. If you've seen the dialogue in Resident Evil,
I've
it's all
seen-
like comedy half the time, man.
I was gonna say I've seen Uber Haxenrova play through though, man. I got the gist of it, and I know it's a little bit haha, but it's action thriller.
Yeah.
But like, man, you know,
It's a fun game. I'm not gonna lie. I love Resident Evil, and I'm excited for Resident Evil 9. I'm not gonna lie to you. Release date wise, I feel like that's gonna. You said January was for the Resident Evil.
It was January 17th, 2025.
I don't know if I'm gonna play the Resident Evil remaster. Because the thing is, like, everything is just getting remastered nowadays, and it's just unoriginal. I don't know if I want to support fucking remastered and shit like. I mean, honestly though, it is an very old game, so we'll see what they do with like the gameplay, how they do it.
Yeah.
But half the time they fuck this shit up. Look at the remaster of fucking Battlefront, the Star Wars game. Did you even hear about that? Basically, what happened was they did a remaster, and it's like you know the Battlefront game, like that.
I know the old one, yeah.
No, the new one as well.
Oh,
Like,
the one that
it's
was on
kinda like
PS4
that.
and stuff
PS4
like that.
where you like drop in the soldiers. It's kind of like that. Battlefront like was like that before.
Yeah.
You drop in with like your buddies. You drop it in the server. It's kind of like a Halo server kind of thing, right? But this time, they only released 200 servers in total. Like when it was initially launched, they released 200 servers in total, with 64 players like allowed in each.
Let me do the math.
Do the math. Because there were a lot of people that were mad about this.
So online at one time, you could only hold up to 12,800 people.
Yep.
What was the expectancy on?
Bro, do you know how many people are so nostalgic about this game and they want to play it? So
Yeah,
what
so
happened was
it probably
so
had-
many people played it, like bought it and whatever, and they couldn't fucking get in. They
Of
couldn't even
course.
fucking play it. And there were so many like problems with the glitches in the audio, glitches in the graphics and shit. Bro, it was just a disaster, and that's what I'm worried about with Resident Evil 1 remastered, because I feel like if they fuck it up, man, like it's gonna ruin the Resident Evil franchise. It's gonna be a bad taste for Resident Evil 9. Because Resident Evil 9 would be like, okay, like if you guys like did this shit for the remastered of an old game, what the fuck are you guys gonna do for the new game?
Yeah, and
Because I didn't even play Resident Evil 8. Like last Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil 7. Wait, no, it was Resident Evil 5, not Resident Evil 7. There was a whole
the
fiasco
one.
controversy. Resident Evil 5 was the one that was set in Africa, and it was interesting to watch people fucking argue about that shit. Because I was just enjoying the game, and the game was fun.
Yeah.
It became more focused on like conserving your bullets, conserving your resources, to more like just literally just go straight up in there and shoot everything you see.
Right.
Literally, that's what Resident Evil 5 was. It was more of a shooter game than like a zombie game at that point, than a Resident Evil game. But it was still fun. We'll see what they do with Resident Evil 9. We'll see what new shit they do with it. But anyways,
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like with the whole remastering at this point, it's the idea of remastering is let's update the graphics, let's update the feel and the actual gameplay itself,
fix the glitches at least.
fix glitches, more fluid gameplay, more updated graphics. But it should just be that, right?
Yeah,
Keep it
shouldn't
simple to the
keep it
point,
simple.
and just make everything more up to date so
Yep.
it's more playable for the times now. But then adding in this, taking away that,
And ruining the gameplay.
game, and basically just making it its own game at that point, and just advertise a new game. Put those
Literally.
things into a new game then.
I don't know, man. Like, I hope they do well with this remaster, because I really like the Resident Evil franchise. So we will see.
Yeah.
We will see in January. January, what you said?
17,
17th,
2025.
2025. And 2025 is, I feel like, going to be a big year for games.
It's going to be a massive year for video games if
Definitely.
everything follows schedule.
Yep.
Looking at you, Rockstar.
But anyways, we will see. Guys, I can talk about my next topic. I got a lot of fucked up topics today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, brother.
What other fucked up topics? Let's see what we can start off with, because I got quite a bit. I guess I can talk about this one. This one I've been holding on for weeks now.
Okay.
This one I've been wanting to talk about, but haven't really had a chance to. It's not real like a long one, but I just found it interesting when I saw it on Reddit. But basically, it's the worst mental health conditions that a person could experience, and some of these I didn't even know fucking existed at all. So basically, we'll start off with prosopagnosia. That's what it's called. Prosopagnosia. And basically this mental health condition is when you lose the ability to see features of a face. So basically, like, there's been stories of like people showing up to the doctors basically saying like, doc, like the face, like the faces of people is just a blob. Like it's just like a
It's like distortion.
distorted kind of thing. And I'm just trying to imagine, like, what the fuck that would look like, man. Like, you just don't see. That's like the extreme. Obviously, all of these are like extreme cases.
Like the absolute worst that can
Yes, but like like just losing the ability to like recognize who people are and shit. It's just scary as fuck, man. Just thinking about that.
That's
like,
the thing, then. If you can't see anyone else's face, what do you see yourself in the mirror after? If you look in
That's
the
what I
mirror and you
don't
gotta
know.
look at yourself, like, you probably don't even know what you look like.
That I don't know. Fuck, man. That's actually fucked. That's scary. But anyways, I got the next one. Next one is also pretty scary. This one is called the Capraga syndrome, which is the mental health condition where you think that the people around you were like replaced with imposters. Like you're absolutely like convinced.
No.
Like schizophrenia, like
There's an imposter among us. Among us.
But yeah, like you're basically like 100% convinced all your family members, all your friends
Aren't real, they're fake.
aren't real and they were replaced by imposters.
I
I don't know, man. That's kind of fucking scary.
don't know how
that's
you
just like a
overcome
mental
that.
health condition.
Yeah, I don't
man.
know how you overcome that.
Like obviously like a lot of these like it's very hard to overcome. Some of them you're able to overcome, some of them are just done so.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Next one is primary progressive aphasia, and basically this is when you lose the ability to speak and understand language. In this one story I saw on Reddit, basically this guy just started he showed up to the doctor and basically was like, doc, like the all these signs, road signs, shit like that are all in like a different language. Like I don't know what's happening. And then like they basically diagnosed him with basically not being able to understand any writing, any like language basically was deteriorating. So your ability to recognize any type of language was just gone. You just start like recognizing like letters and like sentences in like a weird fucking language or some shit.
But is it like a random language from around the world or just your own mind interpreted language?
I guess it's just your own mind like interpreting language, like where it's just random shit.
Aliens got to.
Yep, I think that's aliens. I think aliens got to him, fucked his little butt, and probed him.
Probed his tiny little asshole and then just said, "Minoy,
and then fucked with his brain a little bit.
Skull fucked the shit out of him, if you will.
And then the next one I got is Cotard delusion. Cotard delusion. And this one is the belief that you're actually dead. Basically, the belief that like your body is like rotting and shit like that. There were been a couple people that like has had this, and they're convinced that they've been dead and like they're just like decomposing. I don't know how. Like some of these are just fucking.
But what do you feel then at that point?
I don't
know. If you think you're
know.
decomposing, do you just see yourself and feel yourself like falling apart? Like
I don't fucking know, man. Like
That
some
isn't-
people like with this condition apparently just end up killing themselves and shit because they can't reconcile the fact that they're actually alive, and they just end up killing themselves.
what I want to know is some of these are so severe to the point that they've got their own created name for it.
Yeah, it's
And then it's like, okay, so how does this start? Where does this mental health degenerate from? Because then there's cases of obviously depression where they where they come over time with past traumas and
shit like that.
tragedies
Yeah,
and
some
that
anxiety and shit.
anxiety and it adds up. But these are just random.
Yep.
Like these don't make any sense.
Not
This
at
is
all.
just something that one out of maybe every billion people have.
I think
like
so.
7 people on Earth.
Very rare cases, obviously, for these ones, but
It's like you walk into the doctor's office and tell your doctor, this is what I'm dealing with. And then he goes to you, well, this is interesting. What do you want to call it? You're the first person I've ever heard with this. Let's
so
give
I
it a
got
name
good
together.
news and bad news. What do you want to hear first? I That's bad news. Well, you're gonna fucking die.
Oh, yeah, what's the good news?
They're gonna name a disease after you.
I don't know whether to be sad or happy if that happened to me.
Bro, I would be like, you know what? A dub is a dub. You gotta take some else to get a dub.
Hey, man, sometimes wins, you gotta take them with what they come with, right? So.
Yep. That's just kind of fucked up, though. Like, imagine just experiencing any of these conditions, man. It's just wild.
Yeah, no,
Next one I got is body integrity identity disorder. Basically, this one is the belief that one or all of your limbs are not yours. This one's such a weird one, bro.
Yeah, like these just don't make sense to me. I don't understand how
It's like the belief that like
this...
your arm isn't your arm. There was like one person, apparently, I saw this in a Reddit story, who was experiencing this, and they had to all the time like strap him down from like cutting his own arm and shit like that. But he eventually did it. He eventually cut off his own arm because he believed it was someone else's. Just imagine that, just cutting your own arm because you think it's someone else's, bro. Like, what kind of like...
I don't understand how your mind drives you to that point.
I don't know.
I don't think that's something that just happens naturally. It has to be some kind of dysmorphia in the brain.
I don't know,
either
man.
Something they're born with,
up.
or a trigger, or trauma, like...
I don't know, that's so fucked up. Same thing with like phobias. Like some phobias like don't make sense, right? So
I got a phobia of pickles. Don't shove it up my butt.
I do have a phobia of pickles. I fucking hate pickles. But anyways, I got my last one. This one's probably one of the worst ones because this one just makes me cringe, man. This fucking makes me cringe. And this one is called the delusional paratosis, and it's the belief that your body is riddled with parasites.
Ew.
Like you believe that like your body is just like inside.
There's like little critters crawling in
like
your
you
skin.
Feel it, like crawling, and then again, it's another condition where people have killed themselves. People have
because they just have that feeling.
Oh man, imagine.
It's like when your foot falls asleep on you, but that's your entire body. Or it travels
like
from
you
place
see
to
it on your
place.
skin and shit, like protruding, like just walking around. Oh,
nah, that...
I fucking hate that shit. Like I hate like a group of worms or like a group of like maggots. Like I hate that shit.
Like a school of fish.
A school.
A school.
But anyways, yeah, this is a topic I wanted to talk about for weeks now, and I'm glad I got it out because it's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, It boggles my mind because I'm interested to figure out like how
the fuck you get to that point.
How do you get to that point? How does it get that severe? Like, what does it start from? Is it already in your brain? Is it a trigger?
Were you born with that?
Were you born with some kind of disfigurement within the brain? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I guess hopefully something that we never get to experience. Hopefully, because that would just be fucked up. You just show up to my place one day and I'll just be like, why are you fucking distorted like that? Why do you look like a Japanese photographer?
I look at you. Where's your fucking arm?
Where's your arm? I cut it off. It was someone else's.
Okay, Vincent Van Gogh.
But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that. I guess you can move on with your next topic.
Well, that made me sad.
Yeah, I got some more fucked up topics, so don't you worry.
Well, you're gonna increase my depression further than it already is.
Sir.
All right, well, I'm going to move over to video games again.
Okay. You got more video game topics?
I got one more. So I'm going to show you this little clip here. It's a 55-second clip. But it's been deemed the potential Palworld and Pokemon killer.
I think I've seen this. Yes, I think I've seen this.
So
it's like a mix of GTA and Pokemon is what they're saying now.
So this game is called DokeV.
Yep.
It's like Pokemon set in a GTA-like open world with combat, exploration, and a sick K-pop tune.
Oh, yeah.
So there was like a little teaser trailer for it. It does look very interesting. We'll quickly watch it now. It's only like 55 seconds, like I said. But it does look interesting. I don't know. I still want to play Palworld, until they do release a full game for it and shit like that. But
yes. Palworld is actually low-key amazing. It's a fun game.
Yeah, but let's take a look here.
Interesting. So you got like... I feel like it's a little too much for me, man.
My ADHD can't handle this.
very fruity game. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a bit fruity.
That is
It's very
really wild.
colorful and eccentric. Already hurting my eyes.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. A little bit too colorful for me. I'm not gonna lie. It looks interesting.
I mean, I like how bright and fun looking it is. Oh, just riding a llama.
Llama. I mean, it does look interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it does look
I
interesting.
don't know. I don't have enough to base off of that, but it
Yeah.
does look cool.
Right now, it does look cool, but I still feel like Power World is a little bit better. Like,
That's
a
the
little bit more
thing.
appealing to just general
Yeah.
audience.
I can't
Like, I feel
judge.
like that's more of a specific, like, audience. Like, people that,
Yeah.
like, play, like, a lot on Nintendo Switch or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that, like Pal World is violent, right? That game looks like it's suitable for all ages.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't look like a Pal World slave trading, gun making
Bro, Power World is just
type
looks
next level
way
game.
more fun.
This
you know?
game kind of looks like a mix where Pal World is dumbed down for people
Yep.
like under 18 to enjoy.
Pretty much for a little bit
then-
younger kids kind of thing.
Yeah, but like adults could also enjoy it
Yep.
as well. I don't know. I that's what it looks like to me. I don't know the basis of it. Again, we weren't really given much off of that. It was kind of like a teaser. But I'm not gonna judge a game yet until it actually does come out, and then see for myself. Hey, you know, this does have the potential to be great.
Yep.
Or mid or shit. I don't know. But we have to wait and see. I don't know.
For me right now, it does look kind of mid. Like, it looks
Yeah.
fun, but it doesn't look like it's something that I'm gonna end up playing. To be honest, we'll see.
For me, probably not. You know,
Probably not.
I'm not huge on like critter type games, but
But Power World has, you know,
Pal World has driven me in
gun
a bit.
trading, slave trading.
Yeah.
It has you know, torturing. It has
Yeah,
guns.
Pal World is one of those games where I could passively play by myself or with a friend and have fun co-op.
Yep, it's a really fun game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I might need to record new footage for Power World. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see. But anyways, I guess I can move on to my next topic.
Sure.
What should I go with? I guess I'll talk about this one. This one's kind of a wild story. I'm not gonna lie. But there was this YouTuber who was like a travel vlogger
Right.
/ danger tourist.
Ooh.
You know what danger tourism is?
No.
Basically, like going to, like, you know, cartel area, like the favelas in the
Going to North Korea.
Going to North Korea, maybe something like that. All these dangerous places.
Going into Putin's office.
Going to, you know, like Middle East, or going to Russia or something like that, right?
To some of the worst places in the
Yeah.
world.
And right now, since last year, there's been a gang in Haiti that's basically overtaken the government.
Yep. Haiti's been taking over the government as of late. Yep.
Yep. And there's this one YouTuber. His name was Your Fellow Arab.
I think I heard about this story,
Yeah.
but yeah, go on.
His name is Your Fellow Arab, and he wanted to go to fucking Haiti for some reason. He
Okay.
wanted to talk and meet with the fucking leader of the fucking gang.
That was a great idea.
Nope, not really that great, because this motherfucker got kidnapped.
I
He
understand.
literally got kidnapped, and they had to fucking tweet out, yes, like, I think his name was Hassan or something like that. Yeah, he got kidnapped. We're trying to negotiate getting him back now and shit like that, and I'm just like, bro, you're the one who decided to go to Haiti.
Yeah.
Like there's, okay, so for people that are traveling and going to fucking planes and shit like that, whatever, flying in the planes, you need to fucking go on your official, like, government website first and look at which countries are safe to travel to. Because if you look at the fucking Canadian government website right now, they're saying in Haiti is to avoid all fucking travels.
Yes.
Because you could literally, like, they literally said on their website, there's risks of kidnappings, gang violence, extortion, shit like that. And this motherfucker literally came to that country to talk to that guy, to that leader, as if, like,
I don't care who you are. You could be Mr. Beast for all
who
I
do you think
care.
you are, like, what?
If you go to a gang leader and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna vlog this," I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
I just want to know. I just want to know what you're angry about, sir.
You know, it's not gonna go that way. It doesn't take anyone higher than a 5th grade educational level to figure that out.
Nope.
Right?
But some people are just dumb as fuck. But anyways, he got kidnapped and they demanded $600,000 from this man.
Damn.
$600,000. And eventually, actually, so a couple days ago, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, they were actually able to get him back. Thankfully. At least that's what they say. That's what they say. Thankfully, they got him back safe and sound, apparently. I guess they had the $600,000 because, I mean, that's the only way I would have seen them, like, getting him back. $600,000 is a lot of fucking money, man.
That is not a cheap amount at all.
Some people would not see that much amount of money in their lifetime, and that's actually just fucking crazy, bro.
So where...
Just getting kidnapped, bro.
Who got him back, and where did they get this money from?
I guess his family and, like, friends. And
Damn.
He is a pretty popular YouTuber. So I guess he had some money put aside, or maybe they got a loan or something. But
Jeez.
they must have, like, I don't know. I don't even know if they got, like, any support from the U.S. government at all.
Probably
I
not.
don't think they did. U.S. government does not give a shit about anyone. But
Joe Biden's more concerned about the ice cream.
unless you're Brittany fucking what's her name again? Brittany Griner.
Oh, Griner for fucking smoking. What was it? Like they found a dab pen cartridge in her
Yep.
in her luggage
She
in
was
Russia.
smoking that Zaza.
She was smoking that Zaza in a
She was
place where
hitting
you
the
could
cart in the fucking plate and shit.
where you could not smoke. So she was put away.
Dumbass.
Common sense, don't fucking do it where you're not supposed to.
Dumbass.
I'm sorry, that's your own stupidity. I don't feel bad for
Literally,
you.
same thing with fucking your fellow Arab. It's hard to feel bad
It's
for
your
these
own
fucking
stupidity.
people
Just
when
don't
it's
do
their own
that.
stupidity. You know what I mean? Like you
Like-
know you're not supposed to do that. Like, stop breaking the law, asshole.
Even the cast of Jackass wouldn't be this stupid, and they're stupid.
Yep.
Like,
Like they
come
do a
on.
lot of stupid shit and not that dumb. But
No, man.
anyways, I guess you can move on to your next topic. That was just a quick one that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, it's very
'Cause-
interesting.
Fucking dumbass that wanted to.
I don't feel bad for people like that. They're
Nope,
they're
not
too,
at all. Not
too
at all.
brain rotted.
For all I care, like they could fuck off.
Fine by me.
That was their own decision. Like yes, like I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like what?
Being stupid. Don't you have somewhere else to go be stupid?
Like, bro, like it's just the dumbest fucking decision you could ever make. Like you know for sure that you're gonna get fucked up
Yeah.
by some gang members. But anyways, you do you.
Indubitably.
All right.
Well,
Next topic.
we had talked about this previously.
Mhm.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Oh,
What you
shit.
gonna do? What you gonna do when we fuck?
What is
good
it? Fourth
dude.
one? Fifth one?
The 4th movie.
Fourth one, yeah.
An official trailer has been
Oh
released.
shit!
And it's scheduled to come out on June 7th.
This June 7th?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit!
Alright. And the trailer is almost 3 minutes long.
Holy fuck! Okay, we're gonna get copyrighted again. So
I mean, we don't have to put the whole thing. we could cut some of this out. It's just like, as long as fuck.
probably gonna just have to fucking put it in anyway. We'll see.
Yeah, but
All right.
Bad Boys trailer is coming out.
Right now.
Right now. Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right now. Right now.
Check it out.
It's hot.
Come on, Mike, slow
Shut up,
down.
bro. Bryce,
We
man.
are late.
My stomach, Mike. I need a ginger ale.
A ginger
Get a
ale.
ginger ale and nothing else.
Are those dogs fresh?
Put them in yesterday.
Give me one. Put some relish
On that motherfucker.
Open the register.
Stay right there.
Is that Skittles on the counter, Marcus?
This ain't mine, Mike.
Yes, it is.
Shut the fuck up.
Marcus, get in the car.
He has a gun to my head.
Want to deal with him? You want to deal with me?
Sorry, sir, but I gotta go. Call 911. Aren't you the police? Hey, Reggie,
Funny
you
scene
ate
to
my
start.
snacks?
No, sir.
You ate my snacks, didn't you? You need to get
It's
a
Reggie.
job.
I'm a U.S. Marine, sir.
Well, then you need to deploy.
Dad, look.
We now have evidence that the late Captain
Look at that
Conrad
haircut.
Howard of Miami PD was working directly with drug cartels for years.
Captain Howard is being framed.
What the hell? He's texting us from the other side.
No, he's not, Marcus.
Was that like their captain?
If he's seeing this, I'm probably dead.
Fuck! Fuckers! Fuck them all!
I don't know how high up this shit goes, but don't trust anybody. You're my bad boys. Now clear my name.
You should be careful.
You're being set up, detectives.
We got 2 suspects, Lowry and Burnett. They're armed and dangerous.
In 5, 4, 3.
No! Windshield wiper fluid! It's flammable!
I ain't no damn scientist.
Y'all are some terrible fucking fugitives.
I need nasty Mike. Bad boy. I got this. What you don't do?
Ride or die.
Are y'all stealing our clothes?
Just because we black, we still in your shit? What?
Look at your shirt.
Why don't you sing us a little Reba song?
Reba.
Sing your favorite.
I'm a woman. So I'm a strong black woman.
Yeah, because she's not black.
Yes.
What you gonna do? What you gonna...
That ain't no Reba song.
It's from her mixtape.
Yeah,
Very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty funny.
it does look very good, like
Will
the other
Smith
movies as
hasn't
well.
had like the best record in the recent years.
Unfortunately, thanks to his bald-headed husband, like you always say.
That bald-headed husband of his, I got to go, man. He's got to go.
I'm honestly, I'm just glad Will's back in a movie
another
theater.
Bad Boys movie.
Not
and
even with another Bad Boy movie. I'm just glad he's back in general, but I'm glad it's a Bad Boys movie because this, being a comedy, being an action movie, being one of his
entertaining.
yeah, and it's always an entertaining movie, and it will kind of bring his name back up a little
Hopefully,
bit. I hope,
hopefully.
but
But anyways, I'm excited for that. You said June 7th, right?
June 7th. I am absolutely excited for that. I
I'm
love
excited.
the Bad
Maybe
Boys
we'll
franchise.
go actually see it in a movie theater.
We can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Bad Boys
And we
franchise.
can do a review on that as well. So
We'll do a review in the theater. We'll put
Oh,
the camera
shit.
up. We'll have it facing.
we
the,
have a
the
fucking
screen.
ring light and everything. So everyone, we're just in the fucking movie.
So everyone in the movies will know how obnoxious and annoying that we can be. Fuck you, guys.
But anyways, I guess I can move on to my next topic.
Sure thing. Chicken wing.
This one is just kind of a quick one, I guess. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll talk about this one. I saw the Quiet on Set documentary that we were talking
I
about
did
last
as well. I finished it.
week. Fully?
Yes,
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 so
yes.
have I. That was very interesting. We watched the first episode together.
We watched the
and
first
then,
one
like,
together.
the first 10 minutes of the second episode,
Yep.
but I got through, I think it was 3 episodes or 4 episodes? 4
I believe it was 4. Yeah, I
Yeah.
ended up watching it
The
throughout
last
the
one
week.
was with Drake Bell, and
Yeah.
that one was kind of fucked up, man.
The whole thing was just fucked.
the
But
whole thing was just making me fucking cringe and shit. But
yeah,
from the looks of it, it doesn't look like Dan Schneider actually like was caught doing anything illegal.
well, he didn't.
He was just really creepy and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
he was, like they were saying he was like sexist. Some were
Yes.
saying like he was a little bit racist or whatever.
Bit of everything
Bit
bad.
of everything basically.
Bit of everything bad.
But he was never actually and. There was just that weird moment with Amanda Bynes where he would be alone with Amanda Bynes a lot and shit like that. But no
Yeah.
one actually knew what actually happened. So he never got like arrested or had any record for that.
Yeah.
But on the set, two, not one, but 2 fucking people were found to be guilty of pedophilia and shit like that. One was caught sending fucking pictures to the child actors.
A very minor child.
Yep. And the other one was even more fucked up. I think his name is Brian Speck or something like that.
Yes, and he
Basically, with Drake Bell,
And
he was like the
molested, raped.
acting coach, and a lot of times the lessons that he was gonna do was done at his house, at the fucking acting coach's house, and a lot of times Drake Bell would get touched and sexually assaulted.
For lack of a better term, he was sexually assaulted, molested, pretty well raped.
Yep.
You know, and this happened on multiple
occasions.
Multiple fucking occasions.
Yep.
And
I don't know, man. That's just so fucked up. It's just so fucked up, bro.
Watching it left a pit in my stomach.
Yep. The most fucked up thing about this whole thing, the whole story, was not that he got arrested, but after he got arrested, he got arrested. He was in jail for, I think, only 6 months or something, or was it 6 years? I think it might have been 6 years.
It wasn't many years. It was many months and then probation.
Yeah, or something like that. But anyways, after he was out, he almost immediately he got a role in Disney Channel in the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
And Disney went under fire very quickly for that.
Yep, and it just makes no sense why all these fucking companies don't do background checks and shit.
And what also disgusted me was while that trial was going on, there were a lot of other
people supporting this guy and writing letters. A lot. I think one of them that they mentioned was Alan Thicke and shit like that.
But there was a lot of well-known actors.
Yes, that was
vouching for him,
vouching for this guy.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And so all those people that they said did it, I lost complete fucking respect for them.
Yep.
Dude, come on.
Me too, man. Me too. That was just fucked up. Why are you trying to excuse that shit? Some of them were saying oh, he must have been provoked beyond control and shit. I'm like, what? He's a grown adult.
You're a 40-something-year-old man molesting a 15-year-old boy.
What?
Get a fucking grip. That's disgusting, and anyone who supports that, you're fucking
What the fuck
gross.
is wrong with you? What? I don't know, man. This whole thing was.
Oh my god, it's all fucked. Dude, even with the first thing that happened with the man who would basically chauffeur the kids around the studio and everything, was emailing this one girl back and forth, and then one day, all of a sudden,
he just sent a picture
of him masturbating, and it literally ruined that little girl's life.
Pretty much.
Forever.
Because she was a child actress, and now she couldn't trust anyone in the production or anyone in Hollywood. I don't blame him. Everything that's coming out in Hollywood and just the celebrities nowadays with Diddy, with fucking even people are saying Jay-Z is probably a part of it, bro. But I don't know, man.
I don't know. Until proof comes out, I'm
not saying nothing. But Diddy, man, there's been a lot of shit that he's been accused of. That, you know what? That man is kind of fucked up.
The fact that Diddy flew away on a private jet to an island where the U.S. government or police could not touch him just tells me all I need to know.
While he was being raided?
That motherfucker guilty.
That motherfucker guilty. Send him right to jail.
Yeah, I'm... The thing that sucks is it's a double-edged sword. I'm glad all of these things about Hollywood have been coming to light in the last few years about actors, actresses, producers, and all that, directors. I'm glad it's all finally come to light, but I'm also disappointed it took so fucking long for this to finally come out.
It took so long. I mean, obviously with Drake Bell, he wasn't just ready to just announce that in public and shit.
But it's not even that. It's, fucking...
But everyone has suspected something weird has been going on for decades now. Yeah. And Dan Schneider's a little weirdo. Dan, getting the Van Schman Schneider.
Dan getting his pedo van, the man van. Damn, you sick fuck.
Dan, let me suck on your foot, Schneider.
Yep.
I don't know, man. He's a little weird. There's been a lot of weird scenes that he produced or he directed.
I think proof was in the pudding. Look at Amanda Bynes, what happened to her. That's
with there was a lot of scenes with Ariana Grande too, where she was being sexualized. There was this one scene where they were showing where she was squeezing a potato like this, and she was a little bit moaning.
And she was moaning and give me the juice, and
she was give me the juice, and I'm like, this is fucking uncomfortable, man.
No,
and then
terrible.
like in the next scene, she was like, they showed in the documentary, she was like getting like water like poured down. Like,
She was basically waterboarding herself.
yeah, and I was just like, what is happening? And what is happening? And all those like gags or skits where they would like drink like enormous amounts of coffee and sugar and shit.
Yeah.
Those were real sugar and coffee, and
And that's just
it's just
disgusting,
disgusting,
and
bro.
sick.
And then there was this one actor that was talking about the being covered like in like peanut butter and being licked by dogs and shit. It's just
That's
so
that's
weird,
horrible.
man. So weird. But I don't know, man. Anything for fame, I guess. Like there's a lot of times where like they just went along with it because they're trying to get their family out like out of their situation and shit like that. But you know what I mean? Like
But like, man, you're taking
Fucked up.
advantage of kids because they don't know any better.
Yep.
And they find it hilarious. It's disgusting.
Yep.
Have the wherewithal to realize
I
that.
don't know, man. Like this is just fucked up. Like
I don't get it.
anyways, do you have any other normal topics or let's take a look.
I got one that kind of falls under the category of animated, but it also have to do with a video game and a movie.
Is it is it solo leveling?
No.
Okay, let's talk. I guess we can talk about
All right,
it.
I'll talk about it.
Or do you want to save it for your anime?
Well, I mean, this is pretty much going to be my last one anyway, and it kind of jumps into anime, so it's whatever.
Well, I got more like normal topics.
It's not anime, but
Okay.
it's it's
Kind of.
close enough.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a movie. So the Zelda video game series.
Yes.
There is a film that's going to be coming out for the games,
Oh shit.
and it's being prepared and produced by Studio Ghibli,
Oh.
which is one of the biggest anime movie
Oh,
studios
shit.
out there.
If it's actually like Studio Ghibli style, like that's gonna be dope as fuck.
Yeah. So they announced that they are going to be making a movie for it, and I'm beyond fucking ecstatic.
I am excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. Like Studio Ghibli is one of the best fucking anime studios, at least for me. Like
Their
their animation style and their storytelling style is fucking phenomenal all the time.
Yeah, so they haven't officially announced it themselves, but they are taking part in the preparation for it. So once they get the green flag, then they'll come out for sure with it, but as of right now, it is looking like Studio Ghibli will partake in trying
So they
to
haven't
create.
fully confirmed it, but it just looks like it's pretty much
Yeah, it looks like
set,
it's set in stone, yeah.
set in stone that they're gonna. Well, hopefully, I really do hope that they're the ones that animate that. Studio Ghibli is actually phenomenal when it comes to animating shit, storytelling, and everything. So
Yeah.
we will see because I'm excited. Did they release anything else like like the release date or anything?
No,
like that?
nothing like that's the thing. They have to get a green lit confirmed and all that, but it is a very high possibility they're saying.
Fuck.
So, yeah.
And they really need to get that going. But I guess that was just like a quick topic that we want
Yeah,
to talk
just a
about.
quick throwaway because there's not really much else to base there.
This one kind of connects to my previous topic. With children. Child labor is back, baby. Woo!
Okay.
I'm kidding. But basically, there's this. I just saw this on the news. But basically, underage teenagers, some as young as 14 years old, were found working illegally alongside like hazardous like machines at a Tennessee company that produces lawnmower parts for like companies like John Deere and shit like that.
A Tennessee company,
Yes, in Tennessee.
not China.
Nope. A Tennessee company in the U.S.
America. How could you? I
That's
thought
why
you
I
were
said-
better than that.
That's why I said child labor is back, baby. Let's
Oh
go.
my
Woo!
god.
The name of the company is Tough Torque, and like I said, they were making like lawnmower parts for companies like John Deere and all these other fucking companies. And they got caught, obviously, and they incurred fines nearing $300,000. for employing 10 underage employees.
They'll pay that off and be right back.
Oh
to
yeah,
work.
100%. Like they'll pay that off. I don't know if that's how big of a company that is, to be honest. But if they're dealing with like companies like John Deere and shit like that, they're definitely a bigger company.
They're a pretty big company if that's
Yep.
the case, and I think they just go, all right, well,
Pay the fine.
pay the fine, and away we go.
A lot of times, these fines are like they basically just see these fines as cost of business.
Yeah.
That's why like they need higher fines sometimes for these companies, man. Like companies that like dump oil and shit like that.
Oh
like,
fuck yeah,
They
dude.
need the higher fines for them, but I mean, what do I know?
What
do I know? I'm just a podcaster. What do I know?
I'm just a podcaster who thinks they're the president of the world. They don't know any better. No, but it's like when you look at a massive corporation or even a fucking athlete that makes millions a year.
Yep.
They
get
do
fined and,
something, and then whenever you find these companies or athletes or etc., so on and so forth, it's a nickel to
Yep.
their millions.
Yep.
It's
pretty
nothing.
much.
They don't care. All right, here's your money. Fuck off.
Literally, that's what it is.
That's
like
what it
their
is.
fines are like too fucking small for that
It's
shit.
pathetic.
Maybe it was like $1 million or something like that. That would have been like maybe.
And I'm over here getting a fucking $100 parking ticket and shit. For what? I can't fucking afford that.
But yeah, they said like the company said like they hired these people from a staffing agency. They weren't actually directly hired by the company. So the company denied all that shit.
Well.
And the staffing agency apparently used fake credentials and fake documents and shit like that. What I'm interested in is what kind of fucking 14-year-old would want to work in like a machinery? Like go to school.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, why is...
working a full-time job just like fucking like how like they're 14, like how like mature do they look that like you can just pass off as like at least 18? Like what?
I don't know, man.
What these fucking 14-year-olds like look 18 now?
I don't know what they're putting in these McDonald's meals and Starbucks drinks and whatever fucking bullshit that these kids are munching away on these days.
But they just look, I don't know if it's the trauma or like I don't know, man, but like I feel like it's social media that like kids nowadays are exposed to social media like a lot earlier.
And you know what it is, dude, too? I don't know what the fucking genetics are, but yeah, as you were saying, like
they just look older than we did at that age, you know what I mean?
yeah. And that's
it's
what I was gonna
kinda
say.
scary.
I see fucking high schoolers walking around the mall and they're like fucking 6'5" and they got fucking like mustaches and shit. I'm like, bro, you're 15.
They got like full on beards and shit. Like I'm like,
yeah,
what
I'm
the
like, bro,
fuck?
you're 15. What the fuck?
I'm like, oh well, I guess that's just genetics.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of teenagers these days are like just maturing fast for no weird reason. Not even just physically, but like mentally.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like why? Like just be a kid. Go be goofy. Go be stupid somewhere else. Like
They don't even get a chance to like. It disappoints me. I'm not gonna lie when like girls like turn 18 and they immediately open an OnlyFans.
oh, it's
They didn't
sad.
even give life a chance.
No, it's really sad. And that's the problem that we were talking about multiple weeks ago is it's too young of an age for them
They
to
get
just
into that
think.
industry.
Their brains aren't developed yet. They don't think. They're just like, fuck it.
And then they
Money.
get to the age where their brain's more developed.
And then they
like,
go, what
fuck.
was I thinking? And you're too late now. You're fucked.
And
You're
then now
done.
they have to like depend on drugs and shit like that to just cope with it.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
copium. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of fucking. I don't know, man. Like times nowadays
Fucking-
have just changed so much,
Yep. I don't know, man.
and it's social media that's done it. It's social media, 100%.
That TikTok ban looking better and better by the day. I'm gonna be honest.
Yep, that TikTok ban really looking better because TikTok, I feel like, has ruined a generation, bro. And it's getting
Yeah.
worse. But anyways, I got one more topic.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much
this
wrapped
is just
up.
a quick one. I'll talk about this and we can move on to our anime topics. I got a
Sure,
few
man.
anime topics as well.
How long we rolling?
Right now we're at like an hour. Yeah. Let me get it back.
Not bad.
Okay, not bad. Yeah, one more topic. This is a quick one.
Sure, man.
But basically, I just saw this, and this is such a wild fucking story. A California man named Rosendo Teles was arrested after he was seen walking around eating a severed human leg. Yes, man.
Bro was eating that like a fucking corn stand on the side.
Bro, like, I don't understand. Like, where the fuck do you... So, basically what happened was, there was apparently an accident, where a man was hit and killed at, the Amtrak station in town, in California.
Like a train station?
I guess, or something like that. And apparently this fucking random guy just swooped in and took this guy's leg.
That would make sense why the leg was severed then.
And then he just started eating it in the middle of the street.
Was he homeless? Was he desperate?
I don't know. I don't think he was homeless. Like, I think he was just crazy. But this is just fucking wild. Like, when I saw that shit, there was a video of it. And it was just like, it was censored obviously, but it was basically just this guy, he was wearing a red hoodie and he was just like hunchbacked like this, and he was just nomming on the fucking leg, bro.
Oh my god. Like,
I feel bad for the family members of the fucking guy that died.
Yeah,
he died already and his body's getting fucking desecrated. But
what even led up to this point?
Literally 2 minutes.
What even led up to this point? I don't understand. How was there a dead guy on a train station?
How does he got run over or something?
I'm assuming the severed leg is from getting run over, but how did he even die in the first place? So. How do you die in the first place? What happened? What led up to that? But no, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about some fucking psycho that swooped in to save the day and eat your fucking leg.
This guy thought it was fucking KFC on a Tuesday night, and he got a fucking bucket meal with a massive leg.
Kentucky Fried Cannibalism, that's what the fuck that was. That bro didn't give a shit. I'm telling you, he either had to be homeless, desperate, or just straight up fucking psycho. There's no other option.
Bro, I don't think even homeless people will want to eat like a severed human leg.
If they're desperate enough, I'm sure they could get to that length. But
I'm sure.
You know, like, this is a stretch.
I don't know.
This is a stretch.
Like, I've never heard of shit like this, bro.
Nah,
and it's just funny with like social media now. You just see things like this daily now.
Yeah. You
like
really
random
do.
shit like this. Like, it's just whether it's just a random fucking family getting run over on Instagram, or a fucking guy eating a human leg in the middle of the street in California.
Like, Instagram Reels is really bad, but Twitter is still that next level shit, bro.
It's just wild. Any social media nowadays is just getting kind of wild. Reddit, Twitter, fucking even Facebook has so much fucking misinformation.
Dude, even on Twitter, like 2 days ago, I fucking saw a video of an old Indian man literally just chilling on the streets of the UK. I'm assuming
jerking off.
You saw that video?
Yes, and then he was like, "Take your fucking," and then he got
I'm assuming it was in the UK because the guy that was filming was talking with a British accent. But he was literally just
in the middle of the
street, just jerking his shit, and you could see it full blown.
Yep.
And then the guy was like, "Put your fucking dick back in your pants,"
and just
clocked the shit out of him. And his dick was still hanging out, and he was on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck?
Smacked the shit out of him and then kicked him, and I was
I was like, whoa.
Low-key, I'm not mad. He deserved that shit, bro.
I don't know why there's an old man jerking off on the sidewalk. That's really fucking disgusting. But I digress. You know,
he got fucked up.
He got fucked up.
He got knocked the fuck out, man. He got knocked back out. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about this one because this is such a wild story. When the fuck would you ever really hear like a fucking man just eating a severed human leg in the middle of the street in California? U.S. is such a wild place, man. U.S. is getting into fucking Mad Max territory.
Freedom.
But anyways, that concludes our regular topic stories. We can move on to our anime hour or anime segment.
Anime update for the week.
How many anime topics you got?
I got
like 3, 4.
I got 1, 2,
3, 4.
Maybe.
Five.
Well, I guess I'll count that Zelda one as one because I 2.
So you only have 2.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll start off with mine then.
Sure.
So in terms of timing, it makes a little bit more sense.
Sure.
But anyways, I wanted to talk about this one first because this one is kind of sad. It's making me really sad, man. But the Jujutsu Kaisen episode 0 chief animation director basically said that more anime bankruptcies are coming in the future.
Oh no.
That's it's a sad story. But this is the quote that he said. I think this was from a tweet. He said, "In the future, the capacity of each company will be completely exhausted. We expect to see more and more bankruptcies due to the fact that a production scheduled for 3 years from now will be finished in 5 years. But the budget has been spent on another production. I wonder how many animators will be able to survive at that time. The careless ones will be cut off. Let's all study up. That's what he said. Basically a really sad way to say in the future all the animators that are not careful in terms of taking like jobs and shit like that will just be cut off from the industry and shit.
Wow.
And there'll be a lot more bankruptcies in the industry, which is really fucking sad because I fucking love anime, man. And anime has been pretty big in the all over the world, not just
it's become a massive
Asia.
Media craze these days.
Literally, man, a lot of people even Jujutsu Kaisen was voted as the one of the most popular shows.
Yeah.
Not just anime shows, just shows in general. And even the Attack on Titan anime studio president, he also says that high quality is impossible at current pace, basically. Which
because they're
we've
pumping out
seen.
too much and they're animating too high.
Exactly, which was what we've seen with Jujutsu Kaisen as well.
Yeah.
There was even that whole fiasco where they stopped in the middle of it because all the animators were doing a hiatus because they couldn't take the
They were
conditions
literally
anymore.
burnt out. They couldn't fucking do it.
And yeah, the demand is for anime is just getting too high. And honestly, I'm not too crazy about obviously I'd want to see the next season right away and shit, but I'm not really excited or you know what I mean, desperate for it and shit. If they have to wait, then we have to wait. Look at One Punch Man.
I was
5
just
years.
about to say that. Yeah, One Punch Man is a prime example of okay, they took a long fucking time, but now with this completely spaced out seasons,
They
the
have more
quality is going to
time
be
to
good
work
no
on
matter
it.
what.
Yep.
Now, granted, 5 years between each season's a long fucking time.
But I feel like that's more than enough time, right?
Yeah.
So, more than enough. I feel like if a season comes out every 2-3 years, I feel like for me that's okay.
Yeah, every 3 years is
Every 2-3 years
very
is pretty
comfortable space. Yeah.
Yep. For me that's pretty good, to be honest. But
Because
I don't know what will happen to the anime industry. The Attack on Titan anime studio president also says that the industry basically depends on the number of fans in the world increasing.
Yeah.
Basically, the more fans that demand anime, the more money they can get from animating their shit.
But also the more
it's hard to make an anime that would make so much money because it gets saturated. The market gets saturated right now. There's a lot of anime that are coming out, and a lot of them don't get even the watch time that they deserve.
No.
Some of them are really underrated. Some of them are just overrated. You know what I mean?
And it also sucks because there's a lot of animes out there that had a kind of this. All right, we're putting our foot in the water. Here's a 12-episode show, and let's say at the time it not bombed. It was very good, but it didn't get the viewership it needed to get renewed. But then let's say 10 years later, people now discover the show and go, "Wow, this is fucking amazing!"
Fire.
And it's too little, too late. You can't get it back.
You can't get it again. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I guess we'll see with the anime industry, cause, man, it's a really sad story because I really love anime, and I hope the anime industry doesn't go away anytime soon. I hope it doesn't collapse or anything. I don't think it's ever gonna collapse.
It will never go away. That's not gonna happen.
It's just the amount of bankruptcies that will happen and shit.
It's just gonna
sad
be
as fuck.
It's gonna be very toned down in terms of how much you're gonna see at once.
Yep. But anyways, I guess we can move on to your next anime topic.
I guess.
I guess.
Fucking fine. See. Well, I know you're gonna be excited about this.
Is it the solo leveling game?
No, fuck you and your stupid solo leveling
I love
garbage
solo
show. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm
Excuse
kidding.
me?
I'm
Hey,
kidding.
yo.
I'm kidding.
Jesus.
Studio Pirate, Piro, I don't know, announced a new Naruto movie.
Oh.
The movie is set to be released on October 10th for Naruto's birthday.
Oh shit.
It's called New Movie Naruto 24-10-10. That's all I got. I'm sorry. But yeah.
What the fuck, man? It's not even a title. It's literally just the fucking the screenshot they release is literally just new movie Naruto 24 10 10. Bro, what? There's not even any teaser.
I mean, you've been doing Duolingo. Can you read what that is? Maybe it's more information.
No, that's just a trademark for Naruto, dog.
Oh well, then I'm sorry, I got nothing else. But yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm excited. Well, they're still gonna come out with that Minato
that one-off show, like that one episode thing.
One-off episode. I don't even know how long that's gonna be, to be honest, because what we've seen from the Monster spin-off was only like
it's gonna be a
minutes.
one-shot. One-shots are basically like a 25-minute show.
25-minute episode, yeah, normal one, but
which kind of sucks, but whatever.
Which kind of sucks, yeah, because I want to learn more about that shit. But speaking of which, I guess this can relate to my next topic, next anime topic. What's one spin-off in anime would you like to see, like from a side character? I have some list actually. Like I have some people that I actually wanna see some.
See.
For me, I'll start off. For me, I have Whitebeard, Shanks, and Goldie Roger for One Piece. Any of those characters could be fucking a wild spin-off.
So my quarrel with that is, and I was just about to say this before you jumped it there, the problem is with One Piece side characters, their whole fucking backstory is already explained, even for the most minuscule character. They always have a backstory, right? And then the thing is, I was going to say I would love to see one for Roger himself.
Goldie Roger.
Before anything happened. But there was already a fucking backstory.
But I feel like it was not like the whole story. I feel like there could be more. Same with
There was already plenty. The problem was they couldn't tell you more because they can't reveal what the One Piece is.
That's true. I feel like after the One Piece is revealed, I feel like there could be spin-off that could work.
So yeah, if that's the case, once One Piece finishes then, right, I would absolutely love a spin-off series about the mysterious Rox D. Zebek that no one knows anything about.
Yep.
Because he was one of the most powerful pirates of that era. And then let's say not even a series, just a movie with Rox, Roger, and Whitebeard.
Yep.
The
that'd be
three
fucking dope.
craziest pirates of the old era.
That'd be pretty dope.
That I would love to see a spin-off of. Obviously after One Piece ends, because Roger's the one who found the One Piece and yada yada yada, you know the spiel. So it would have to be, we know what it is and it's revealed already, so we know what he found. So it's like, yeah, let's just do a spin-off and then reveal how he found it. Ugh.
But what about Shanks though? You don't think Shanks deserves a spin-off? I feel like Shanks was not like shown enough to.
So here's my thing with Shanks. There's nothing even known about him relatively.
That's what I'm saying.
But what he grew up was on Roger's ship anyway.
So you think like being just with what's it called, Goldie Rogers?
But
like,
they already
backstory.
show his backstory on that
And
ship
Whitebeard.
anyway. Yeah. So, and then whatever you see after that is what Shanks is basically just doing now, because he hasn't done fucking anything. He's just basically the strongest dude ever.
Well, we still haven't seen him fucking fully fight. So
Exactly, and you don't know what he's fully capable of. You don't even know what the hell his backstory is. So if they reveal that in One Piece, then you don't really need like his own spin-off show. But if they don't reveal that, then that would absolutely be a phenomenal spin-off.
Again, like I guess we'd have to wait until the end of One Piece.
Yeah, if you want any One Piece character, you gotta wait till the show's over.
Yep.
So I'll see you in 2028.
But I was also thinking for a spin-off with prequel to Naruto. That's one that I was thinking. Obviously, the Minato spin-off is gonna be one, but I want like the whole spiel about like the third Hokage and shit like that, which you'll understand about once you see like Naruto.
Or a Kakashi one.
Kakashi one would be pretty good too.
Yeah.
I was thinking Jiraiya, and the Pervy Sage would be pretty good one.
Yeah.
Jiraiya would be a good one. I was thinking Itachi as well would be a pretty good what's it called, spin-off.
The thing is with him too, it's like they already kind of showed you his backstory and all that, right? So it's like, you know,
they showed his backstory, but I guess like it would just be more like adventures kind of thing with like Itachi and how he got to the Akatsuki and like his like missions with the Akatsuki and shit like that.
Yeah.
And the whole massacre, obviously, of the whole clan and shit. But Yeah, that's just one of the ones I want to see as well. In JJK, I was thinking of spin-off for Nanami and Toji. Or Toji, sorry, not Nanami and Toji. I was thinking either for Nanami, which they do show a little bit of backstory for Nanami.
Yeah, I was gonna say they already
with,
kind of
like,
show his
being like what's it called, like a businessman and shit like that, like being a student in Jujutsu Kaisen high school or whatever.
Yeah.
And then leaving the school, then coming back and shit like that. But with Toji, I feel like there should be like a spin-off, like even like just like a movie showing how like he left like the Zenin clan and how he met his wife, how he had Megami Fushiguro. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be pretty good. That would be a pretty good spin-off for JJK. And then I was also thinking for a spin-off for Rengoku and the Hashira for Demon Slayer.
Took one of the things I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Because I was looking through like a lot of the shows I've watched to try and like get something to spring into my head, and one of them was gonna be like Demon Slayer, but the actual Hashira. Because like they kind of explain some backstory, not too much though. So it would be nice. It would be nice to kind of see how they got to that point.
Yep. That'd be really dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
even if it just focus on like Rengoku, let's say, or something like that, but they still get together.
I think you could do a movie of all of them.
The Hashira, yeah.
And then just let them, here's how they grew up, the backstory that we kind of already know anyway, but explain more deeper, and then the coming up and the yada yada, the training, and now here they are.
All that shit, and how became the Hashira.
Yes,
and
exactly.
And then ends with Rengoku turning into a donut.
Damn, brother.
But anyways,
fucker got it.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Like, I still want to see some spin-offs and more spin-offs in anime.
One I absolutely fucking need in my life is another, because this show wasn't even 10 out of 10. It was 20 out of 10, all right? And everyone fucking says this too. The show was fucking gas. I need a spin-off of Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Oh, yes.
All right. I need that again in my life. I need
like even like not
to feel
not even just like a spin-off. It doesn't even have to be a spin-off. It could be like a new story.
But
like,
that's the thing, a spin-off as in a new cast, a
new
story,
like,
right?
Like, because the thing is with Cyberpunk,
spoiler alert,
it's the city.
It's the city that's just crazy.
Yeah, and
you
everyone
can't really
that lives
do
in
a
the
spin-off.
city, you can't really be happy, right?
Yeah,
so.
And you can't do a spin-off, spoiler alert, because everyone fucking dies.
Except Lucy.
Who gives a shit?
And that's the thing. They could have like a spin-off, and they could
who gives a fuck if it's
they
just
could
Lucy?
like kind of like allude to like the story of
the
David Martinez,
game, right?
And like Lucy and shit like that, like the gang, like how like they can inspire like a new like people to like kind of like.
So it's like Lucy's kind of just a little Easter egg character that makes a one-off appearance in a new season, right?
That'd
and then
be
all
dope.
of a sudden it's like, picture this, right? I'm cooking right now. Fucking first episode starts, all right? They're at one of the fucking bars or some shit. I don't know. All of a sudden you hear like, the fuck up, samurai. We got a city to burn. And then it fades away, all right? It's at a bar. There's two people drinking there. So the wake the fuck up, samurai. It's black screen, all right? You don't know anything. Wake up at a bar. There's two people sitting there. You see you see half of them. One, you don't know who it is. The other half, it's very obviously Lucy.
Yep.
Lucy slides over a drink. You hear her say, "So what's your name?" My name's V.
Oh shit! That'd be pretty dope.
Fuck.
That'd be pretty dope. They kind of combine.
And
like,
how did you end up here? And then the story begins.
And the whole story and shit like that. Like,
make it a fucking like 12 to 20 episode show just going over Cyberpunk, all right?
Yep.
The actual game. Because if the whole David Martinez thing took place before the game's events, then it's just, you could literally just have narration of Lucy and V just sitting in a bar talking about their experiences.
Timeline-wise, it makes sense.
Right? It
Timeline-wise,
just fucking works. I'm a genius.
Timeline-wise, it makes a lot of sense.
I'm a fucking genius.
But like
CD
a lot of this shit,
hit me up.
A lot of this shit would never even be made, bro. Like, it's kind of fucked.
Bro, CD Projekt Red, hit me up. I'll be
They need to fucking hit us.
I'll
up
be the
with some
storyboard
shit, bro.
director. I got you.
But anyways, I guess we can move on to the next topic. You have one more anime
I
topic?
fucking cooked with that one, bro.
Yeah, that was you literally cooked with that. Gordon Ramsay cooked.
Fucking burnt the food. Well, I guess my last one here is it's a little more of just a random one.
Yeah.
In anime characters, who would you say would be more like your comfort character?
Comfort character?
Yeah. Like just a fun. It doesn't even have to be a fun character. Just someone where it's like when you watch that show, that character comes up on screen. You're like, yeah, I like that guy. I fucking love this dude.
Probably for me, Yusuke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
Yusuke
Black
and
Air Force Energy, young Yusuke.
and Sakuragi,
bro.
Sakuragi from Slam Dunk.
Oh yeah, true.
I fucking love Sakuragi. Whenever I just see him, I just always just laugh.
Goofy,
always
dude.
just goofy, and then I feel comfortable watching him.
Yeah.
I know what you mean though, like being comfort, like when it comes to watching anime. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has become one for me as well, except for season 2.
But who would that character be for you then? Like every time
Just
they're on
Yuji.
screen, you're like, yeah, I fucking love that dude.
I think just Ryuji in general for me. Like I love Yuji's vibe in the show and shit.
True.
Obviously in season 2 it's kind of changed a little, so that was kind of wild.
A little bit's an overstatement.
What's another one? I think it's just Yusuke. For me, like the most comfortable character for me is Yusuke, and then the next one would be Sakuragi from
Very fair.
Hanamichi Sakuragi from Slam Dunk.
Very fair.
That, or I also really like Kuroko and Kagami.
Yes.
Watching Kuroko's basketball, watching both of them, I just be like watching that dude just makes me feel comfortable watching that show.
Yeah, they're fucking sick. They're insane.
What about you? Luffy?
Honestly, no, not even. I love Luffy, but like he could be definitely, but the one that tops this list because this show.
Spike?
That is actually a very good one, but no,
No.
because the thing is, yes, him and Luffy are very good comfort characters, but it's also the fact of like, it's knowing what happened to like, not even Luffy because the story's not done yet, but knowing what happens to Spike in that story at the end of the show, it's not a comforting
Yeah, it's
feeling.
not a comforting
like,
ending. It's just like, fuck, man.
It's just that one character that always comes up and you're like, I fucking love this dude. He's just vibing. He's chilling. He's a good attitude. Like, he's just thugging it out, right?
Yeah.
The one guy, to me, that has stood out consistently, because this is what got me into anime in the fucking first place, besides watching, like, Dragon Ball and One Piece episodes as a little child and barely remembering them.
Chopper?
No.
No?
Takumi.
Oh, Takumi?
Takumi Fujiwara from Initial D. That man don't give a shit about nothing.
That's
He's
one
just
too,
there.
actually.
He just vibing. He just driving. He living his best life.
Unless he has to deal with whores.
Hey, man. This guy was like, fuck it. I'll beat this guy's ass for a free tank of gas. I'm just chilling. He's just that dude.
And then he sees his girl coming out of her Mercedes.
Hey, man.
Gotta drive.
I gotta drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deals with shit the way we would. Like, fuck, I'm mad. I gotta go for a drive.
I'm gonna drive into that tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
he's
know what you
just-
mean.
Yeah, he's just that dude. It's like every time he's just there, he's just unintentionally funny because he's just chilling.
He's
being
just always
whatever.
chilling.
Just vibing. Fucking love him.
He gives me the same vibe of like Saitama kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Saitama actually could be a very good one as well.
Saitama is another one where he just doesn't give a fuck about anything. Marshall is one as well, bro. For me, Marshall is like, for me, such a comfortable show to watch because you know his plot armor is just insane.
Yeah, he could be a very good one. I don't know. He's kind of he could fall under the same category as Takumi because he just doesn't give a shit. The thing is, Takumi is a little bit more like funny unintentionally as well.
Yeah,
Masha's just like whatever.
He's just fucking overpowered, over the top. Like
they both have plot armor and they both just don't care. It's so they work very well.
But anyways, that's a pretty good topic actually.
That's fun.
It's a pretty fun one. I guess I can move on to my next topic. This is about solo leveling because I've been talking about fucking solo leveling so fucking time. But I finally finished Solo Leveling Season 1.
Yes, because it just finished.
12 episodes. Yes, it just finished. And I was waiting for that. And I was fucking ecstatic.
You were buzzing?
I was buzzing. That show was actually fire as fuck. The animation, the fight scenes were fucking wild. obviously story progression, him progressing, he can use like armor now, but or like he's starting to use armor now. You know how like he's always just wearing like a hoodie and shit like that, but they have this thing like in video games as well. It's called transmog, and what transmog is basically you keep your appearance while having the stats of certain armor. That's what it is. So he basically just have the armor on and would just be invisible.
It's like Cyberpunk.
Kind of thing.
Well, they have that in the game.
Yeah,
You can still
it's
look
called
however you
transmog.
want.
Yeah.
Right,
Basically, you can change your appearance without changing the stats, basically.
Nice.
And that's what they added as well. There was that one final fight, basically, with Igris, the knight that he had to fight. Basically, it was like a quest for him. He had to fight, like, knights and shit like that. And then there was this one knight who was, like, beating the shit out of him. It was just fucking, man, the fight scenes were actually phenomenal. You need to watch Solo Leveling.
I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna binge
it's only
watch
12
it.
episodes, so it's not.
I'm gonna
it's not
binge
bad
watch
at
it
all.
in one night. I'm gonna sit my ass down and I'm gonna watch the whole fucking thing.
We've already seen until the Cerberus. We've already seen until the Cerberus episode, so that was like I think like episode.
I gotta
7.
rewatch it from beginning all the way straight to the end.
Might as
I'm
well.
Not gonna, yeah.
You might as well, but yeah, it, like fire as fuck. There was this one, like I said, the one scene with that Igris like fucking knight. Bro, there was that one scene where he was getting his ass beat, and then he was like, "Fuck, my dagger isn't working on him. I need to use like my pure strength."
Whoa!
So he drops his dagger, right? He was just like drops his dagger, and he was like fucking like, "Come on, square the fuck up." This fucking Igris the Knight armor is just fucking. It was like, okay, drops his fucking sword and just puts his fucking fists up, bro. And just starts squaring up with the Song Jin Woo, and I was just like, damn. And the fight scenes, bro, like the animation, the fight scenes were just insane. Like it was like honestly just as good as the JJK fight scenes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pretty gnarly.
Like that was a wild fucking fight scene. But whole show, I would rate it like just first season. I would rate it probably a good 9 out of 10, man. A good 9 out of 10. It was very entertaining.
What's the one thing that didn't make it a 10?
Maybe a bit pacing on the pacing, maybe.
Yeah.
He's evolving really quick for me, at least.
So you feel like it should be slower?
Not like slower, but I feel like I don't know. Like that's just my opinion. I think like I feel like he's like story is like moving pretty fast. But there's also a lot of things where I'm still kind of confused about. Where about the Jeju Island or something like that, where they a bunch of the S rank hunters went to, and there was like a whole fiasco about it, and now the monsters in that island is like evolving and shit like that. But yeah, I still want to know more about that whole story. So that's probably one of the only reasons like I would not rate it like a perfect 10 out of 10. There were like a couple things where that wasn't addressed and I was just confused about.
So he's kind of getting overpowered too quickly, and there was some unanswered questions left open.
Not overpowered, but yeah, he's pretty overpowered. He's
All
pretty
right.
overpowered. Now he's cleaning dungeons by himself and shit like that. So
That's fair.
yeah, it's a good show though. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good show so far. I'm excited for season 2. Season 2 is announced. So I'm excited for that. But I feel like
My hands so fucking sweaty.
hopefully season 2 comes out sooner than I expect. But I don't know. With the anime industry nowadays, we don't never know.
It'll take a couple years.
It will take a couple years. But speaking of which, Solo Leveling does also have a new game.
Oh.
They have a new game called Solo Leveling.
The show just fucking came out. How quick was
Literally,
this? Like,
bro.
what?
Literally, it's called Solo Leveling Arise, and which is coincidentally the last fucking episode's title. Yeah, Arise.
Wow, they teased
So
it.
obviously it follows Sung Jin Woo's story.
All
Like
right.
how he became like stronger like hunter and shit. And it's going to be actually available on iOS and Android.
Wait, it's a mobile game?
It's going to be it's on PC right now, but it's also going to be on mobile.
Damn.
It's it's gonna be like kind of like Genshin Impact kind of thing.
Huh.
But it follows Sung Jin Woo's story. From the looks of it, gameplay wise, it does gameplay looks pretty fun. Like I said, it does look like kind of like the Genshin Impact gameplay. But obviously it's not gonna be the greatest gameplay. Like it's just a kind of like a gotcha game. I'm
If it's a
pretty
PC port and mobile game, then
it shouldn't be too bad. I
it'll be
might play it on my
alright.
iPad with my controller and shit,
It'll be
or,
alright.
or something like that. It might be fun, you know what I mean? But we'll see. With all these anime games, they always fuck it up, man. They always somehow fuck it up. So hopefully they don't fuck it up. From the gameplay that I've seen so far, people are having fun with it and shit. So we'll see. Maybe I'll play it. I think it is free, so pretty sure it is
That's
free,
good.
but
If it's free, it's good.
we will see. But yeah, I just want to talk about solo leveling, all these transgressions with the show, because the show finished, season 2 got announced, and then apparently it got a game already. So shit are moving
Crazy
quick
shit.
for solo leveling, bro. Solo leveling has been hotter than your farts this whole podcast.
Yeah, because I've been letting
You've
them
been
rip.
fucking
Not
letting
gonna
it
lie,
rip this
I kinda
whole
got a shit.
fucking been letting it rip this whole time. But anyways, you're done with all your anime topics, right?
Yeah, I let them out just like my farts.
Is that it? Oh, actually, yeah, I think that's it for me as well. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about solo leveling a lot.
So you're gonna get a soul leveling figure to add up to that shelf over there? That brand new shelf you got?
I'm probably going to end up getting some
Yeah.
solo leveling figures, but I gotta get some other figures as well. So, but anyways,
You got a nice empty shelf there waiting for him.
yes, I only got Gojo and Megumi right now, but I will have more for sure.
Amen.
Anyways, we are now moving on to our favorite segment of the podcast. Meme of the week.
Everyone's favorite episode title of the.
Yeah,
You get it. Shut up.
whatever it is. But anyways, I have, like I said, I have so many, and I don't even know which one still to pick. But I'm just gonna randomly pick one because I have so many, and all of them are funny as fuck.
Nice.
All of them are really funny.
I got
then
a couple of good ones.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'm gonna start with my honorable mention.
Okay, let's start with your honorable mention.
If you ready.
It just tasted weird. Her pH balance must be off.
Yeah, in a minute.
So I want to go over this real quick, all right? So the first thing, why did the kids say something about a girl's pH balance must be off? This is a child. What does he know about a pH
I'm pretty
balance?
sure it's from another like video, the audio, but still.
Maybe,
holy
I
fuck.
don't know, but that's just fucking weird. And then, why is a grown man strangling a kid over stuttering? I mean, I understand. You don't want to get caught
You don't want to
stuttering.
leave witnesses when you're stuttering.
I
man.
understand, but it's a child,
If
man.
I
He
start
ain't gonna
stuttering,
remember.
You better start saying your prayers.
Fuck you right, man. You are right.
Okay.
All
Well,
right,
anyways,
so now my actual
now
meme
your
of
actual
the
meme of the
week.
week.
This had me howling, man.
I got the loudest coffee maker in the world. Watch how loud this shit is.
Bro, do you not remember? I've had this as my meme of the week already in one of our videos.
Well, I don't remember because that was probably like 20 weeks ago. It's fine. We're watching it again. I don't care.
Did you need to grab my Play-Doh? How many times did I have to...
It's just too fucking good, man.
That is just too
Dude,
good.
we've been doing this shit for half a fucking year. If you think I'm gonna remember one meme of the week from like 18 weeks ago,
do
you
not
are
remember
dead
that?
fucking wrong.
That was a
I
while
don't
ago,
even
but
remember what I picked last week. What do you want from me?
Well, anyways, I got my honorable mention here, and actually, hold on. Yeah, this will be my honorable mention.
Intercourse with me?
That would make you a whore. And I thought you went to Catholic school. I was actually just talking about one of those kittens.
Go for it.
Thanks. I cannot wait to fuck this thing.
What?
Well, obviously, that's from a porno video, and obviously the acting all the time in pornos is just over the top.
Beyond impeccable.
But that one just has nothing to do with pornography. That was just him wanting to fuck a kitten.
That was just fucked. Like, fucked.
It's just him wanting to fuck a kid for some reason. But anyways, this is my actual meme of the week. You know what?
Yeah.
I might get canceled for this, but fuck it.
Okay.
Damn. You're right. He's fast. He's real fast. Unfortunately, I'm just looking for something a little bit more affordable.
That's so fucked up. He's fast. He's damn fast. But unfortunately, I'm looking for something more affordable.
You're trying to get us canceled, ain't you, right? Ain't you, brother? You trying to get us fucking canceled, ain't you?
It's just too fucking funny. I did not expect that at all, bro. I thought it was just an innocent video of just a man running, you know? Just,
no,
wow.
You didn't. No,
He's
you
fast.
fucking didn't.
He's real fast.
Unfortunately, I'm looking for something more affordable. Oh, we're cooked.
Oh, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. But anyways,
this is gonna come back to bite us in the ass in 3 years, 4 years.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. We got a lot of shit that we talked about this week, so got more shit to talk about next week. Hopefully you guys tune in again. But we will see you guys in the next one. Peace later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.